Hello everybody, my name is Chaotic VPR and welcome to part 2 of this 3-part series for the installation process of the Buy Stuff Retro Shooter Gun Integration Kit, as well as the 19-inch screen upgrade. In the following video, I'm going to show you the installation process, how easy it was, and exactly what all you had to do. How easy that Buy Stuff pretty much set up everything for you, so you don't really have to do any guessing work or have any headaches trying to figure out the process. It's very, very easy, and it will not take you any time at all if you decide you want to invest into this mod. Super fun, super easy. I actually enjoyed the entire process, did not have a headache at all, and you'll see that in the coming video. But first of all, I want to say thank you so much for coming. If you liked the video, please hit that thumbs up button. If you like my content and you want to see more of it, subscribe, especially since we got a part 3 coming up soon. And make sure you comment down below if you have any questions or you just want to say, hey, that looks awesome. But guys, let's do this mod. Alright, so I got the T2 cabinet out from its area, unplugged, and basically I already took out the added audio, Logitech speakers and everything that I hooked up into it, power cable, went ahead and disconnected all the wires. So basically I just got to get this cabinet prepped for the conversion. So I'm going to take the back off, go ahead and unscrew the old monitor off the cabinet. I'm going to take the control panel out, take the guns out, and then I'm going to lay it on its side, take a side panel off, that way I can get to that 17-inch monitor and take it out. Once I take the 17-inch monitor out, I'm going to take those white brackets that are attached to it and attach it to the new 19-inch monitor, and then go back in reverse and attach the 19-inch monitor to the cabinet, put the side panel back on, attach the other side, stand it back up, and then we'll put the new control panel in, and then we'll start to wire everything up. So let's go ahead and get that process started. Alright, so now we're going to take down the back panel. Like I said, I've already did most of the. I've already undid all the wiring in here, but I just need to go ahead and get back here again. Did it before I went to work, so don't lose these screws and take off the back panel. Now, like I said, we are going to be prepping everything, making sure we are good to go when it's time to take it off. Now, I've already did the mod where I had the guns going inside the control panel, and I painted the guns black. So we're going to go ahead and wrap them up, put them to the side, so we're no longer going to be using these. Part of me is going to miss this. But the good news is, I can go back to stock and I can go back to the whole mystery encoder thing, I can do that if I really wanted to. USB cable, let's unplug that real quick. And then this audio cable, let's go ahead and unplug it. And everything else is done. Cool. So, everything's away from the monitor. I'm just going to find my screwdriver real quick. And let's go back to work on the control panel. So yeah, some YouTubers like to do this live. I was going to do it live, but I think for my sanity and to be as entertaining as possible, I think it would be better if I do it in a video. That way I can cut out stuff that goes wrong or boring parts for you guys and move on to something different. And we got the control panel out. That was actually super easy. Okay. Alright. Let's take all these wires out because they're part of the stock situation. I will probably need those again, so I'll keep those to the side. Alright. Cannot lose these screws. I need them back, so I need to be very, very careful not to lose these. Alright. Uh-oh. Okay, never mind. We're good. Oh shit. I really don't think I should have to worry about this falling. And for those of you who don't do the 19-inch monitor upgrade, basically you can stick on their sensors that they send you onto the screen, the bezel, or drill a hole into the bezel and the screen housing if you want to. PD7 has a great video on that mod, that style of mod, if you want to go through that. Otherwise, I'm doing a 19-inch screen upgrade and everything's already pre-installed, ready to go. If you're wondering why my PCB is reversed, because this cabinet had cooling issues. This is my second PCB. My first one burned up within the first day I got it. I don't think that's going anywhere. I still think I'm gonna have to take off the side panel to get it out. Yes. Like I said, the great thing about this mod is if I really wanted to, I could go back, stop, and everything would be fine. Come on, baby. Come on out. Good boy. Now, I got the monitor loose. I don't know if I'm going to be able to get it out. Oh yeah, that thing's not moving. Okay. So, it's going to be the difficult process. I'm going to have to get it off its riser, lay it on its side, and take off the entire side panel. Okay. I went ahead and loosened the side panel off camera. That way y'all ain't sitting there watching me unscrew everything. I wanted to check and see if I can go ahead and lift, and I can't. On some things, I didn't get all these screws all the way out. I think I just heard the monitor move. The trick I'm finding with these screws is I'm loosening them to the point where I hear a little pop, and that tells me it's loose from the panel. Okay, so I'm going to stick my hand out while I lift up. Yep, I still have a screw nut ready to go. I think it's this one. Maybe it's this one. That was that one because I heard it pop. Alright, stick my hand out, catch the monitor in case it came loose, and it did not. Look, how about that? We'll carefully walk around and grab the rest of this stuff. Alright. Alright. Whew! Been a while since I've seen this. Real quick. Oh, these are screws, that's right. I was like, oh, where are my dowels? But we're good. Alright, so this monitor, bam! Ready to come out. And we're going to put in a new one. Whew. So just to show y'all real quick. You can see it. Let me turn this stupid light off. But right here it says, do not over tighten. There's 2 holes right there. And right there. There you go. There, that's what I want you to see. Do not over tighten. They got the monitor brackets on all 4 of them. Right there and right there as well. So we're good to go, and it tells you exactly where to put them. They have pre-drilled holes and everything, so we're good to go. All we gotta do is just get them put in real quick, and I'm gonna do that off camera and be right back. All right, guys, real quick. I got the white pegs in the right spot. I just want to say, buy stuff, man. Y'all's system right here is clean. The wiring and the harness and everything is beautiful, man. I love what y'all did here, and I think we're ready to put this in. So it's just gonna go right back into the groove you already got set in for it, and it should, yeah, it sits right in there, right where the other one went, perfectly, and it's in there good. So all I gotta do is just screw it in. Perfect. Okay, I got the screws back in there on that side, so it's just now time to put this side panel back on top. And we will go ahead and get that prepped. This is everybody's favorite part when they build a brand new cab, right? Right. See how well this goes. I probably should have took out all these screws, and I think that's what I'm going to do. Is I'm just going to take them all out, let them hit the floor. And try our best to line her up. Line her up. Start from the bottom. And now we're here. Yeah, that's it. All right, so we're gonna screw it back in, guys, and then we're gonna stand her up. All right, got all the screws in the side panels. Let's go ahead and lift this baby up. All right, guys, this has been, if you're just doing a 19-inch screen upgrade, super freaking easy. Okay, because all you gotta do is put your if you're just doing a stock upgrade, place that PCB on the back, put it on the back of the new monitor from Buy Stuff, and then take off the side panel, put in the new monitor. If you're just doing that, super easy, guys. If you're doing just that, it's super easy. All right, so I'm gonna put it back on his riser, so I ain't got to bend down. So give me just a second, real quick. Grabbing the riser. And we'll turn it back towards y'all so y'all can see it. All right. Oh, y'all see inside there a little bit? Super easy, guys. So all I got to do is put the 4 screws into the side here, and she's locked down, and then we can move on to the next step. All right, guys, so it looks like the next step, from what I can tell, is going to be the control panel. All right, so let's turn her around. Nice look. Look at that 19-inch screen, though. Huh? Wow, dude, that is huge. If anything, I kind of wish I would have gotten the booster, just to boost it up like another 2 inches. I can't see that T2 logo anymore. It's not tall enough. So, all right, let's go get the control panel. All the wires out, right? So we can see what we're looking at before I put it in. This is going to be dope. All right, now we got it out. Let's go ahead and slide her in. All right. And then she lays down just like that. All right. Raise you up a little bit so you can see that. All right. So there's my cutout holes for my control panel right there, right there. That feels good. Okay. So now there's nothing really to see here, right? So let's turn it back around. Because all of those wires I just took out from the control panel are here. And I have to undo them. And the great news is, let's see if this one's long enough to show you. They're all labeled. This says speakers. So literally, and I can go ahead and knock that out right now. Speakers. Boom. One wire done, just like that. Next is, I got HDMI board. All right. Imagine HDMI board, that's what this is, right? So, let's need to get rid of zip ties. Okay. It says, now, which one? Is that audio right there, I'm guessing? Yes, because this has to be powered. So audio goes right there, right? All right, next wire. Ooh, it's a short one. Marquee. That's the marquee. Bam. Guys, we are already halfway done with that part, right? All right, so this one says to 3-way. This one says to power in. And this one says nothing. Yeah, this one says nothing. It's just a USB cable. So I'm assuming that this is going to go into the retro shooter box. All right. Now, I was unplugging wires earlier when it said to 3-way. That's what this is right here. This one says HDMI board, so that's the power, right? Bam, right there. This goes to the IR modules, so we'll save that one. This one says to the retro shooter box, so we'll save that. And then this one right here says from harness, which I do believe that's going to be that one that says, where is it? It says it right here, to 3-way, and it's blue, so it color matches. See, it says from harness right here. This one says 3-way, so obviously those connect. They're color coordinated. All right, and then what does this one say again? This one says power in, and then this one says to retro shooter. Okay. Let's grab this real quick. This is for my recoil, and this one says A. Okay. I do have another wire that says A, so I can go ahead and connect those right over here. I'm sorry I'm off camera, but it's kind of easy to tell what you're supposed to do. All right, and this one says power in. There's another cable that says power in. Do they talk to each other? No, they do not. They both say power in. Okay. Alright. So here's the IR modules. Right here, guys. And I don't think it matters which ones you plug in. I mean, so I'm just gonna go ahead and just plug them into all of them. And they're like little joystick things, right? See that? And they literally it's in there. Okay. So number one's done. Number two, I'm gonna do this guy right here. Beep. And number three, since I did number one at the top, I'm gonna do number three at the top. They're not numbered. I'm saying number three in my head just to make me seem like I'm smarter than what I am. Okay. And last but not least, number four, right? IR modules are now connected. And one of these said IR modules. No, not that. Here it is, IR modules. And IR modules. Right. Okay. Super easy. Okay. I think the next step is to get the retro shooter Pandora box over here and start figuring out where everything needs to go. Alright guys, real quick, just going to show you. I went ahead and put the retro shooter Pandora box inside of this 3D printed thing that Buy Stuff has included. You can see you have plenty of room for all your ports. And it also shows Pandora box logo right there. You have the option, if you want to, you can screw it in. But I took some of these sticky strips that they give you, and I just put them on each side because I'm just going to stick it to the bottom in case I don't like the placement of it, or if I put it backwards and I need to turn it around and all that kind of stuff. So for now, though, I'm just going to lay it in there until we figure out how to put the rest of it in there and everything. All right. HDMI cable that came with the retro shooter. It's like a ribbon style cable. I love this thing, so I'm just gonna go ahead and use it. Find the HDMI slot. There it is right there. All right, so that step's done. We're going to continue on and wire everything up, and I'll do the guns last. So real quick, guys, I'm going to show you this. This is part of the Buy Stuff kit. They give you this little switch, right? This is so you can turn on and turn off the recoil, that noisy recoil, and you want it to be quiet. Then go ahead and put some sticky tape on the back of it. What you're going to want to do is put it up here somewhere so that you can easily reach it. Stick it on there. That way you can reach back. Now in this case, I want to try and get these wires in here as seamless as possible, so I might do it right there. That way I can reach around the side of the cabinet and still get it. But that way I can get these wires in here as tight as possible. And when I put this back panel back on, I'm not hurting it. If I need to, I'll cut a slot open. But I can cut a slot open in the corner right there and I won't hurt anything. I can still screw it in really good. So, all right. So actually, go ahead and clean the spot really good. And I'm actually going to go ahead and stick this on because I know exactly where I want it now. That we discussed it as a team. So all I got to do is get this red backing off. Come on. I have no fingernails. This is why I like to use tweezers at all job sites. Bam. Alright, we're going to go ahead and slam it down right there. That's perfect. And then we're going to go ahead and get these wires in here. And we need to figure out the recoil, which the recoil is attached to the guns, right? Let me double check that. So in my case, I got my red gun. Right here, I'm going to go ahead and slot it in its gun holster real quick while this is open. And you got a USB slot. That's going to go into the retro shooter. This is going to go into the recoil slot. That has these two guys right here. And I guess it doesn't matter. They both say recoil in and they're together. So yeah, just going to plug it in right there. Easy peasy. This is actually becoming a little too easy. I thought this would be a lot harder. So I think the hardest part is going to be to pick the cabinet up, put the USB wires to the bottom of the cabinet, through the bottom of the cabinet, and come around. Unfortunately, that's the way you got to do it. But they give you so much cord anyway, it makes sense, right? All right, so let's move on to the next step. Okay. So after a little bit of troubleshooting and seeing like PD7's videos and several others, to me the best option for me to do was to take the retro shooter guns, lay the cable all the way out as far as I could, and the 1 foot pedal, because I think I only need 1 foot pedal, I don't need two. I mean, can't play 2-player Time Crisis 1, I don't think. If you can, I'll redo it. But lay it down in the center, right? So I can have this little groove here, and there's going to be an opening right here for the cabinet. When I sit the cabinet back on top, it should hump it. This should be this open space right here, so I won't crunch any wires. And these will come out right here. So it'll be just like, in a way T2 was supposed to be, but with retro shooter guns, right? In a way, to me, it's going to be the cleanest look. So I'm going to try that first and see how it works. If it doesn't work and I don't like it, then we'll go back to the drawing board. All right, so let's see if I can get this up. There we go. Now, am I crunching any wires? Nope. I can actually pull them more if I need to. So good. I can go ahead and pick up my guns, put them into their holsters. I'll figure out the foot pedal in a second. But boom, just like that. Now, what we need to do next is we need to hook up the guns to the Pandora box, except for the recoil wire. All right, So this is the pedal. It's like an audio jack cable, and it's going to go into player 1 pedal, right? Do you say recoil? So we're not going to power the recoil with the Pandora box anymore. What we're going to do is, this is player 1, right? I'm going to put this in USB 1. Because USB 1, 2, and 3. 3 I got from the control panel. And then this wire right here goes to the recoil. I'm going to put this in the recoil slot. Just like that. Okay? Now following? This is not hard at all. Okay, cool. Alright. Player 2. Player 2 is recoil right here. Yep, there we go. I didn't see the extra piece on the end of it. So, fuck, screw that. Alright, USB. We're in there. Okay. Alright, so this is the pedal. And then these are my 2 guns. This is player 1. And this is player 2. There's only one step left, guys, and that's to power. Get the RK1 up power. And I do believe we use this one. And then for the retro shooter power, we use this one. So that's all that's left. I mean, that's all that's disconnected. And then we can test it out and see if it works. Okay? So, wish me luck. Alright, guys. I got all the wiring done. I don't have it in its final resting place yet, just in case there's a couple of problems I run into. I haven't put the back panel on yet. But without further ado, let's power on and see if we got a golden T. Oops, forgot. Alexa, open the arcade. Alright, here we go. Control panel lights up. Screen lights up. Marquee lights up. We got retro game on the screen. So far, so good, guys. Retro shooter box is loading up. Wow, I got gun games already on the screen. This is my favorites. I forgot I did a bunch of favorites. Oh, I got sound. Okay. It's volume, right? Oh God, this thing's loud. Okay. So let's test out Lethal Enforcers for my boy Half a Dozen. Oh. Okay, that didn't work out. Wrong button. That button? No. That button? Yeah. Alright, this is for you, Half a Dozen. Now, I haven't done any calibration or anything. Literally, I just turned this on, so I want to see if it works. Loading up. Player 1. Okay. Shooting. Alright, so shooting's not working. Whoop. Hold on. Oh, you big dummy. I forgot. I gotta calibrate the damn thing. That might help. Alright. We're going to hit exit. And let's go to continue. And... no. Let me turn off this light. See if that helps. Yeah, so something, yeah, see, like my crosshairs aren't showing up at all. Let's take out the fisheye lens. Nothing. See, I'm not seeing anything. Alright, so obviously we have an issue with the cursor. It's not showing up. It's okay. Okay, there it goes. Oh, it's jerking. Okay, hold on. Am I too far away? No. Am I not far enough back? Okay, now it's kind of working, but I got to stand a little far back. Okay. And it might have something to do with the 4 IR sensors. So, I don't know, guys. Let's see if we can figure that out. Figured out what the problem was. Retro Shooter recently upgraded their guns so that they can take 4 sensors. Buy stuff knew about that and knew that a lot of people were going to be upgrading their sensors, their guns, so they could read the 4 sensors, the 4-quarter sensors. So they went ahead and put it into the 19-inch screens. However, you had to update your guns if you've gotten them before November. All right, so I got my guns that took the 2 sensors and you put them at the top, right? When I plugged in all 4 sensors in here, it was confused and it was like, no, doesn't know what it didn't know. It couldn't figure out where it wanted to go. So just to show y'all now real quick, let me go back to Lethal Enforcers, right? And I pray to God that this makes it true. I cannot believe my damn bulb went out. I'm going to buy another ring light. Oh boy, the joys of modding. All right. So, as you can see, there it goes. I was standing a little too close, but you see, it's working fine. Normally I would have my ceiling light off. Yeah, normally I would have my ceiling light off, so the light sensor, yeah, see, it's acting kind of weird. And if I get a little too close, it doesn't work at all. But there you go. You see, it's clear. It's working. Yeah, it works fine. So there you go, guys. That proves it right there. That that's working just fine. Great. So that's all I needed to know. So, in turn, successful mod, right? Oh, real quick, I wanted to show you this. It's gonna be hard for you to see, but the foot pedal, I went ahead and mounted it right here underneath the T in the corner. It's very discreet. I can pull it out and lay it out if I want to, if I want to play Time Crisis, and then, you know, and discreetly, it's right there. Now, the reason why I did that is because I like to sandwich my cabinets together, and if I put it on the side, I'm worried that I would damage it, the pedal or the cabinet art next to it. So, putting it in that little corner, it's really hard to see. I think it works out. So I'm pretty happy with it. It looks good, man. So let's get y'all looking a little closer at this control panel again. See how it lights up. I still don't know the function of these buttons right here. They don't seem to do anything. But joystick works. Player 1 works, player 2 works. This is like A button and this is B button. Just hit A button. I could try something real quick. If you can actually play Mario. Whoa, sped up. Yeah, B button. Sounds really freaking weird. I'm not really trying. But I wonder why it sounds like that. The screen is beautiful and it's huge. I feel like it's like a premium like experience. And the artwork and everything that Bicep did, I know it's hard to see because my ring light went out, but this is awesome. But yeah, you can play like 2-button games. That works out really well. So I just want to see if it would just be shooters or can you actually use this control panel to play other stuff, and the truth is you can. All right, so guys, that's part 2 of this 3-part series, and yeah, this was the install. As you can see, it looks great. It wasn't hard. It was not hard at all. It was super easy to do. Buy stuff labels everything for you. The only thing is you just got to take one of the side panels off and reuse some parts to get the 19-inch monitor in, which this looks fantastic. But once you get that in and everything, it's easy peasy, guys. Like straight up. And then I'm super happy with it. Really am. There is some stuff I just need to work out. Oh, elemental gear bolt. That's what you were talking about. Half a dozen. That it's on the mod for Team Encoder. But guys, I'm super happy about this. I'm gonna let it sit here for a little bit and see if it does a software update. Because they did release some improvements and they also added more games to it. But the problem is you gotta let it sit there and not do anything. I don't even know if I'm connected to Wi-Fi, so what I'm gonna have to probably do is take that box out and unplug everything and then plug it back in with it outside of its 3D printed box, and then try to get it the secret menu and make sure I'm connected to Wi-Fi and everything. But yeah, this is part 2. It's done. The mod's done. It was obviously super easy. Anybody could do this. It's just costly. $500 gets you the 19-inch screen, already wired and everything. And then you already have to have the guns. You have to have the retro shooter guns. That's a separate package. But the control panel is wired. Oh, I had recoil turned off. I didn't even think, I forgot about that. Let me double check, make sure that works. I gotta make sure that works, man. I'm over here being dumb. Yeah, boom. You heard that, right? Y'all heard that. So, real quick, I'm just gonna, and I think I got it on set. Yeah, I got it on set on 1 bullet. So let's. I think I got the crosshair turned off because this is Duck Hunt. Yeah, I got it turned off. But you hear the recoil. Yeah. So let me. I can't let that slide, man. I gotta do a crosshair. I gotta do a crosshair. See, there it is. Okay, it's accurate. I just suck. All right. I'm gonna try one more time, y'all. Y'all give me a second. All right. There we go. Okay. Maybe I do suck. So yeah, I got recoil works. Here, I'll turn it off real quick. And then we'll hit continue. And then you'll see that. See? No sound, no recoil, no sound. Boom. Bam. What's up, man? I love it. 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 Super happy. Super happy. All right, guys. So that concludes part 2 of this 3-part series. This was the installation video. Part 1, of course, was the unboxing and the reaction of the unboxing. Now, part 3 will be a couple days later. You got to give me time to actually go through this, figure out what these buttons do, figure out any kind of bugs or knickknacks I got to go through. But overall, part 3 is going to be the review of BuyStuff's control panel, 19-inch screen, the sensors, and how well it incorporates these. So, guys, other than that, I'm super stoked about this. This looks amazing. Is it worth $500? We'll find out how I feel about it in the review. But let's just get you a look on the way down. Bring her back up. I mean, it's bringing life into the T2 cabinet, man. This is good. This looks beautiful. So, and you know, this doesn't look bad. This doesn't look bad at all. All right, so I'm going to, and to turn it off, just hit the power switch and it's off. And then turn it back on and everything pops up. Colors come on. The guns, so the guns flash. Oh, that's right. I still got the fisheye lens cover on that one. But God bless, guys. We'll see y'all in the 3rd video. Y'all take it easy. Have a good one. Make sure. Oh, guys, real quick, like this video. Comment down below on what you think of the installation. If you have any questions or anything like that. And 3rd, if you watch this video, subscribe. Subscribe to the channel. It doesn't cost you anything, but just to hit a button. It really helps out if y'all don't mind hitting subscribe, especially if you like this kind of content and you want to see more. Alright, guys, so peace. I'll see y'all in the next video.